Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I am doing a server tour because this is my Minecraft server and I want to do a tour. Self-explanatory. So for the past month or so I've been playing on this Minecraft server. Just a simple little thing with me and my friends, and I want to do a tour. So that's what I'm doing. I don't know where to start though, because there's quite a bit to go over. I mean, not a lot, but definitely 45 minutes or so worth. And I know it's 45 minutes or so because this is the third time I'm trying to record this. Yes, the third time making a 45-minute server tour video. How can it be that difficult? Anyway, maybe I'm getting a little irritated, but this is like the third time trying to record this. And if it doesn't work this time, I'm throwing my computer out the window. It's going out the window. It's going bye-bye. Because I don't want to do it again. I've been trying to record this video and I've just messed up so many times. Like the first two times there was like fan in the background, or I didn't say things right, and the game audio wasn't being recorded. And this time I made sure the fan's off, the game audio is being recorded, and the only thing I have to worry about is having a proper train of thought and actually, you know, making the video properly. So just to start off, this is just going to be a little server tour video and kind of an announcement that I am doing this instead of the hardcore series. That is right. I'm quitting the hardcore series because I just don't find it that fun. I'm gonna be honest. I thought I wanted to do hardcore and I started doing it. I'm like, oh, this is kind of cool. It'll be like something original. Every time I log onto the world, I'm like, yep. Let's make a video, and then I'll get off. And then I played it like one other time, and I was like, wow, this is really boring. Because I don't want to do anything. I don't want to do anything because I'm afraid of dying. And if I'm afraid of dying, I won't do anything. And then what's the point of playing the world? And then also what's the point of playing the world if I die and lose everything? It's kind of silly. I'm not a hardcore player. I'm realizing that now. So I'm going to just start off this little server tour. I'm going to stop yapping. And also to announce quick that this is going to be replacing the hardcore series because I enjoy this a lot more. So basically just little shenanigans are going to be recorded on the server, and I'll make episodes about them. You know, whatever I build, whatever, I don't know, funny moments happen are going to be here on the channel. Probably be about 50 or 60% of the uploads now, and then the rest will be Garden Warfare 2, Garden Warfare 1, BFN. I'm trying to structure out the channel more, things I enjoy doing, and putting more effort into the videos, because I've needed to do that for a while now. I want to get a little bit more serious. So, to start off the server tour now, I am in my starter house. This is the first house I built on the server. I think it was actually the first build on the server, which is really nice. There's just been so much crap added to it. We got this little bell here. Got the farms, the sheep, the cows, the horses, and I think, yeah, there's chickens in there still. House has got everything you need, you know, jukebox and chests that I still have yet to organize, and a cat named after my IRL cat, Roxy, except it doesn't look anything like my IRL cat. My IRL cat is a Maine Coon kind of cat, really tiny one though, brown. I'll put a picture up on the screen if I have one, but yeah, that looks nothing like my IRL cat. I just named it after her because I thought it'd be funny. Then we have this one too. It's like Garfield. Then up here is the enchanting setup. I was already up here, so you don't really need much of a tour. That's my parrot. He doesn't have a name yet. I need to name him too. Then we have this little area here. And a basement that goes into my little netherwort farm. Which, geez, this stuff grows extremely fast. I just harvested this like 20 minutes ago. Yes, during the last recording of this server tour, I harvested this netherwort. So, oh yeah, I'm doing it again. Next thing to show off, which is kind of ugly, but it was just a little project me and my brother had because we wanted to get a ton of resources and make a slime farm, which the resources part happened. This was all filled with cobblestone, stone, andesite, diorite, all sorts of ores and stones, but we used all of them already. And this server's only a month old. We were originally going to build a slime farm here, but we didn't. We dug down to Y20, and there wasn't any slime spawning, so we thought that, oh, maybe this isn't actually a slime chunk. And then days and days later, like IRL days, slimes actually did start spawning randomly in small quantities. So it actually is a slime chunk. We just didn't know that. So I just started building these 3 sugarcane farms. They all get funneled down from hoppers at the top and then go into this chest. I was messing with the new crafters, trying to get them to craft into paper. But then if there wasn't enough sugarcane in the crafter, it would just spit out sugar instead of paper. And I couldn't figure out how to lock the recipe for paper. I was messing with comparators and freaking observers and crap, and it wasn't working. I suck at redstone, so I might just like hire someone to do it for me, honestly. Or just wait until people actually make tutorials for it, because I guarantee there'll be something eventually. I haven't found a good one yet, though. Over in here, we have our villager set up. They just live in these little cubbies permanently. Some of them are pretty good. This guy's probably our best one. And tons of iron golems spawn too, so I just murder them. I'm actually just gonna punch these guys and leave because I don't feel like staying here. Maybe they'll try to kill me next time I come here. Who knows? Up here on this giant floating sky platform is a 5-layer creeper farm. Basically, there's just a bunch of trapdoors set in ways to make only creeper spawn, and then carpets at the bottom, and then snow golems aggro the creepers. The creepers, they walk off, fall down into these soul campfires, and turn into gunpowder, which is all going to be used for my firework rockets. This farm is extremely efficient. Like, you can get a 1 row like this in under an hour. It's actually outrageous. Also, this guy wants a kiss, so I'm, okay, that was a little weird. Moving on. This is my little house that I just recently built. I'm gonna end up selling it to probably someone else who lives on the server. Maybe for like Swift Sneak 3 or something. I'm absolutely terrified of going to an ancient city, so I'm just planning on hiring somebody to go get the 2 music discs and Swift Sneak 3 for me. So maybe I'll sell them this house. Next up, we have the giant elephant in the room, which is this tower here. We're calling it, well, I was calling it a hotel and then a tower, but apparently it's a multi-developmental complex because each floor has something different going on. But I just call it the Mansell Bosylvania Tower. Don't ask where the name comes from, I'm never revealing where. So this first floor is taking inspiration from a sort of hotel lobby area. You know, you come in, maybe you sit down at the little restaurant we got here. This guy's name is Gerald. He doesn't have a name tag yet. I gotta name him. But he's our chef. You know, you can come down and sit at the little restaurant while you're waiting. Or maybe you go over to the lazy library and read a book. Which I love these new chiseled bookshelves. Literally like one of my favorite features in the newest update. And then you got the little waiting desk here, and all of these music discs I've been collecting. I have a music disc farm on one of my other islands, so getting these was decently easy. Although actually all of these ones I got by hand. So I have the original 12, Creator Music Box, and Pigstep, and that's it so far. I gotta get the other ones, but it's a lot of work. The second room is a ballroom. Just pretty self-explanatory, just to like goof around, dancing or whatever, or just do whatever. Mostly aesthetic. And then up here is going to be a 3rd floor, which is going to be a sort of PvP arena. It's going to be an abandoned office room / office building. I don't know. And basically there'll be like desks. I'm thinking like mossy cobble, mossy stone brick, oak planks type stuff, and you know, you'd be like behind the desk for cover, be like bow, axe, sword, shield combat. You know, you'd get like half a stack of potatoes or something as your food, and you would just fight to the death. And then I was thinking having little beds, if there's enough space, little beds that drop you down back in, so you could do like a best 2 out of 3. But I don't know yet. Maybe I'll just put them in the corner. But yeah, this is going to be like a little PvP arena. I'm excited to build this. I might build this on my next episode actually. So stay tuned for that. Next up is just this giant dirt monolith sticking out of the sky. My friend built this as his first house and just shoved a bunch of animals in here. I don't really understand the point, but they're here and they are Annoying, because he doesn't want them let out, so I just have to make sure that they stay in each time. Although, this place is ugly. I kind of want to tear it down. And then he built a little bridge connecting his base and my base, which actually looks pretty nice from over here. A little hidey hole for a player named Soup. He just lives down here. My little brother's house, he just kind of carved this out and then left it. I don't know where he's doing anything now, but these chests don't really have anything new filling up in them. So I'm thinking he probably moved? I don't know. This is the shack where I store all my crops. You got saplings, sugarcane, carrots, tons of seeds. Way too many seeds. Wait, netherrack? That's not a crop. Get that out of here. I'll let that despawn on the floor. We got our Nether Hub, quote unquote. Not really a hub yet, just kind of a portal with a bunch of blocks scattered around it. Then I got my little ice boat tunnel here. This leads me down to where I'm going to be making my main base eventually, once we beat the game and do another few housekeeping things at my other base. Then I will bring everything down to this Mushroom Island base. And this is the Mushroom Island base. At the moment, it is really not much. I just kind of put like one of every tree here. Well, like 5 of every tree. It's actually kind of obnoxious and it's taking over the island. And I'm also stuck. Okay. There. Just kind of like a little tiny house. I don't know why, but it sort of reminds me of Mario. With like the little mushrooms and the pink leaves. I don't know why. It just reminds me of something out of Mario. But this is kind of where I live at the moment. I make sure to purposely put important stuff here, so I'll come back. More music discs. I am also basically the Rockefeller of music. I have a monopoly on music discs. With this music disc farm, these skeletons try to shoot this iron golem over here, but they can't. So the arrows just fly up into the ceiling. And then there's a 1-layer creeper farm above there. The creepers drop down. The skeletons, you know, firing squad them. The creepers die, and then the discs come into the chest, and we get the best one in the game, Stall, which makes me want to get naked. By the way, this is like the 5th time I've been naked dancing to this song trying to record this video, so please like and subscribe. It's a lot of effort to just take your clothes out and dance to music. Wait, isn't that what strippers do? The next area I need to go to also requires me to use another tunnel, but it's obnoxiously long, and only about 20% of it has the ice boat path ready, so I'm just gonna kind of skip over to me getting to the end of the tunnel so you don't have to deal with it. Walking fast, faces pass, and I'm homebound. Staring blankly ahead, just making my way through a crowd. And I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Don't wanna let this go. I don't. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces pass, and I'm homebound. We're gonna pretend that didn't happen. Alright, so now I've made it to my second base. This is just kind of like a little outpost I made. And funnily enough, I actually like it more than the mushroom one and put a tiny bit more effort in. I mean, this is an ugly looking house, don't get me wrong. It's kind of supposed to be like that. It's a sort of like somebody just built a shack out of the resources they had. And I actually built this after raiding a woodland mansion. That's why I have the dark oak. So I went back to my base after finding this wooded Badlands chugs area, and just came back with a bunch of crops and stuff and made it home. So this outside area is just kind of stupid. You know, you got a little campfire, garden, kind of an upstairs area, but downstairs is where the magic happens, if I can get into the magic. This is the nice area. This is the area that I spent a lot of time in. I got my dogs here that don't have any names because I'm too lazy to name them. Maybe you guys can. That's like 12 animal names that you need to come up with. So I don't expect you to. Got a little storage system with, you know, pretty much nothing in it because this is a new base. Enchanting setup. And my favorite, the bedroom. There was a few design iterations of this. Originally I had the barrels going all the way around. It looked kind of ugly, so I just put them on this wall. And I like that a lot better. It breaks up just having this like wallpapery pattern into like an actual section for storage. That's kind of useful. And then a pretty pink bed. I don't know why I chose pink. It's not June, so that's a little sus too. I promise I'm not gay though, so I promise. I promise. Oh no, the clothes came off again. No. Oh no. Yeah. This is so stupid. This is the dumbest joke. It's not even funny. It's not funny. All right, that's gonna call it for my little server tour here. I'm not recording this again. I've recorded this video 3 times now. If there is any mistakes in this editing process, I'm gonna freak. Anyway, that's gonna call it for the video. So if you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below if you have any feedback, and I will see you guys later. Bye. That's pretty good.